Magic is like literally manifestation, and it's just like the foundation of it all, and not allowing magic to be your scapegoat to every situation. Welcome to the Essence of True Self podcast, where we talk about elevating and growing into our true self magically, spiritually, physically, mentally, and emotionally. We no longer hold back who we truly are to become who we meant to be. I am your host, Oriana, and I love learning about expanding my mind, wisdom, understanding, and life in magical, spiritual, physical, and emotional and mental ways. And I just want to bring forth the clarity and wisdom that I have learned on my journey so you can apply to yours. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but continue to expand who you meant to be in this lifetime. Welcome. Writing and center yourself in this moment and being open and receptive to whatever I have to say today. And today is, my first episode of talking about magic, how magic works. And if you don't know already, I am a spiritual practitioner, and as you will see soon on my business or on my website, that I will start selling things that can assist you in your practices. You don't have to be a full on bruja, witch, root worker to want to dabble in magic. And I really want to talk about this, especially like for people who thinking about getting into magic and really want to learn more about it, and then giving some perspective of things that I have done that really helped me to improve my magic, to improve my life overall, and help me view my standpoint on magic altogether. And as you have seen on TikTok, I don't know if TikTok banned by now this episode come out, but I'm filming this before the TikTok ban. But as we seen on TikTok, it was a lot of witchy TikTok, witch TikTok, hoodoo TikTok, alchemist manifestation TikTok. And as I see as magic is a manifestation form that comes into real life. Energy cannot be destroyed. Energy cannot be destroyed, but you can transform it, transmute it, and morph it into something that you want it to be. And I think that's like the basic form of magic, knowing the magic is pretty much like a manifestation form, and it doesn't have to be extravagant as we've seen on TikTok and on Instagram and all these different things. It can be. Some spells require that type of energy, but having that foundation as magic is not the answer to everything, as we may try to make it as that. But magic is like literally manifestation, and it's just like the foundation of it all, and not allowing magic to be your scapegoat to every situation. And I also wanted to say, like, when you do magic and do spell work, it requires you to have a sense of self. If you don't have a sense of self, your magic is not going to really hit how you want it to hit, or it's not going to work at all, because you still have self-conscious belief. So I always tell people, if you really want to improve your magic, you have to do shadow work. Learn about basics of spirituality before you do magic, I feel like it's really the key. And take these all with a grain of salt. These are my opinions. If you have different opinions, feel free to share them in the comments and share your viewpoint on it. And I am open to that. But I'm not trying to project like my opinion on magic to you. Just take what resonate and leave what doesn't. You might see magic differently, and feel free to let me know how you feel about magic in the comments below. I would really love to learn about different perspective of like how people view magic. But I just feel called to really do this episode today to really tell people my experience on how I view magic and how we can really use magic to improve our lives. But if you really want your magic to be very potent, having a clear understanding of what your magic is doing, shadow work and a sense of self is key. Knowing your basics is key. Knowing your elements is key. And magic don't have to be crazy. It can be as simple as saying affirmation. Our words are magic. We just have to have enough intentions and feeling behind it, visualization behind it, to make the magic pop. Okay? And then as you seen what I just said, it's like literally manifestation. As we seen, and people don't want to see magic and manifestation in the same category, but it is. You can say magic is more of a high intensity sense of manifestation, because you're using a tool to assist you to get what you want, per se, if you want to use it like that. But shadow work, sense of self, getting a clear idea, asking yourself why you want to do this spell, especially people who love to do love spells. Why are you doing it? Do you feel secure in yourself? Do you really love yourself? If you don't, baby, I'm going to need you to go ahead and do some shadow work and do some self-love rituals. Because if somebody really love you, they're not going to be treating you like, crap. They would treat you like royalty, like you a human being. And that's on period. But that's a little rant I can talk about another time, and I don't think this is the time. But let me look at my notes. But yeah, I said magic is a manifestation. Keeping it as simple as possible. When you first starting off magic, you don't want to, get all these herbs and stuff. You don't even know what herbs to use in your practice. I always say stick with just your intentions and the tool you might need, or a candle, incense, just water. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think about anything else. Plants. But you really just need yourself first before you start adding any herbs in it, or oils, or anything else. Your intentions and a tool will help you get you a long way. And I want to tell you, the people who think about getting into hoodoo and really learn about hoodoo, think about our ancestors. They didn't really have much. They was working out in the field, or other things. If you try, if you catching what I'm throwing down. But they don't have as much stuff we have now that they did back in the day. So keep your practice simple as possible, okay? And anybody who not African American trying to work in hoodoo, this is not for you, babes. This is only for African Americans. I want to make that very clear. I don't want nobody getting inspired to use hoodoo as a practice that is not from your lineage. And if you do, you're going to learn the hard way. Anyways. But, yeah, magic, use as simple as possible. When you set your intentions, I like to see magic as set your intentions, action, and then magic. So, intentions plus action equal magic. You cannot just be doing magic and expect things to happen if you're not putting the action behind it. Let's say you want more money, but you sitting in the house, you did a money spell, but you sitting in the house not doing nothing. How you supposed to expect the money to come? You got to be at the right place at the right time, getting a job, working different shifts to get the money coming into you, meeting the right people. You can't do that in the house. Go on social media, join different groups to meet like-minded individuals to learn money literacy. And I feel like when we do money magic, it's not only just money flowing to us, or like abundance, prosperity, success magic. It's not just only about money. It's also give you ideas to how you can make money. You might get more shift. You might meet the right person, or how to actually maintain your money and have more financial literacy as well, if you think about doing money magic. But anyways, I'm rambling because I can talk about this all day. But if y'all want like different episodes of like different magic tips and different questions about magic, leave them in my comments below. But yeah, when you do magic, intentions plus action equal results, magic, manifestation. And then when you set your intentions, you set it and forget it. Because it's giving you that knowing that it's already going to happen. It is done. It is so. When you constantly stressing and worrying like, why is this not working? Doubt, it's literally canceling out your spell, your work, whatever you was trying to do. It's gone now. It's down the drain because you trying to over here figure out why this not working. And then magic take time, y'all. It's not gonna happen just like that. Some it does when you need something urgently, but it's not gonna happen always like that. Sometimes it's gonna take like 3, 4, 5 weeks, 2 months, 5 months, and you might just completely forgot about it because you're not ready in that time to really receive that magic just yet. You know what I'm saying? If you are, when you was doing the magic, did you have the doubt and the fear and the anxiety? That's why I said shadow work is key. Having a sense of self is key first before you start doing magic. Because if you have that underlying fear and anxiety, doubt within your magic, it's not going to work. Or it's going to work, but it's not going to work how we want it to work, how we want the outcome to happen. You know what I'm saying? And don't force something that is not meant to be. When the time is right, it will come and it will show us when the time is right. And it can be as little and as small. You know what I'm saying? And signs of synchronicity gonna show you like how the magic gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Don't push it. Yeah, sometimes we just be trying to push it and make things happen. Like, why is this not working? When you say that it's not working now, it's gonna vanish. It's gonna vanish. And it's gonna delay it even more. I gotta say that too. It's gonna delay it even more. So having that knowing, just set it and forget it and move on to whatever you're doing, or have an action plan on how you can make that money. And if money, like I'm thinking about money spills. So if somebody want to do money spills, this might be for you. Just when you do your money spills, you have to have the action behind it and knowing that the money is coming and it's coming in divine time. It might come into a creative idea, different ways, y'all. Just be more open. Magic's so versatile. It's not just a straight and narrow thing. It's like how you create your own craft. And also your craft is only your craft. You know what I'm saying? With how you do things, it's not going to always be how other people do it. Don't judge people how they do it if you don't want them judging your practice. And if you put your practice online, don't be surprised when people don't agree with your stuff. But you know, if deep down inside that's really working for you, then it's really nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Don't take everybody else's opinions too hard or take it as your own. You know what I'm saying? This is your own practice. This is your own craft. This is why it's called craft. Because we craft something to get a result that we seek. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, set it, forget it. Yes, some work requires some shadow work for it to actually to work. Magic, it can be simple. And then also knowing that you are the source of your magic. You are the source. You decide it to be so, then it will be so. If you're thinking things outside of you is not going to work because this, it's not going to work. If you don't, you are the source to actually make your magic happen. You are. When your attention go into things, when you speak affirmation, when you speak things over what you really want, and you're doing a magic spell, let's say a candle spell, and you speak into that flame and feeding that energy to it, you are that source. If you don't set the intention for any ingredient that you use in your spell, it's not going to really work because you're not setting what you really want the intention to do. Like for herbs, you have to set the intentions, but also thanking them, showing them gratitude of assisting you in your practice. Sometimes we expect things, herbs have life. You know what I'm saying? Herbs have life. They had life, they still have life, but you have to speak life over to them and speak kindness of them and tell them what you need them to do, but also showing gratitude that they are assisting you in your practice. We are living in a society that things can be handed to us so easily, but not realizing the process of for us to even receive those things that we need in our practice. We got to think about all the products that helping us in our practice. How did it get in our hands in the first place? What was the process? And showing gratitude towards that. And if you want to deepen your practice more, I always say work with your ancestors because your lineage have like a certain way of doing things can add more potency into your magic. Learn about your history. Learn about ancestor veneration. Learn about different things of like how magic works for you. You know what I'm saying? Magic is your practice. Craft is your practice. Root work is your practice. The way you craft it, the way you want it to unfold in your life is for you. Magic is something to assist us in our life. But we can use it to our benefit and not to our adornment, okay? To our benefit and to our not to our adornment. But yeah, you are the source. You are the intention of it all. If you don't set intentions for anything in your practice, how do you expect it to actually work for you? We are powerful beings. So I'm going to need you to act like it, okay? Allow that magic to unfold when it needs to unfold. Okay? Have patience. Having that unknowing patience with your craft. In our craft, we have to also learn that it's going to be trials and errors. We're going to make mistakes. Mistakes is needed for us to grow, to learn, and evolve. If you really want to learn more about that, check out the episode before this. And really learn that you're going to make mistakes. Your craft is meant for you to make mistakes to learn. But don't be doing any advanced stuff if you're not ready for it. Start off simple before you start doing things big. And do your research. Magic is about research. Research. Read, learn from others that's already doing the work, but that's doing it in a good way. I don't know how I want to say this. In an ethical way. There we go. That really meets, have the same values and morals as you. But also I would say do research, and find what resonates with you and what doesn't. Okay? But magic gonna have trial and error. We all make mistakes when our magic. But don't rush it. Take your time. Magic is not a race. It's a journey. And it's all about, learning what you have learned to continue to apply to your life for the better. And then, you have fun with it. Allow it to be fun. But don't be playing with stuff that you don't need to be playing with, because you're going to learn real quick. Okay? But have fun. Create. Be magical. And do what you need to do. So we're going to close out with some magic affirmations. Magic is here to improve my life. Let's drop in. Magic is here to improve my life. Magic is here to improve my life. Well, I hope this helped you. Give you a little insight about magic. I think I'm going to add more magic episodes on here. Give you tips and tricks on how to really improve your magic. But I feel like this is a great beginner for people in magic. But I hope you really enjoyed this episode. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And share it with somebody who might need to hear this. And much love, family. Until next time. Bye.